Hi YouTube and welcome back to another video. Today I'll be giving you my top 10 low-key main characters. Don't forget to like, comment, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. At number 10 we got Memorize. And this one, the main character gets discharged from military service and is suddenly thrown into a world called Hall Plane. After many twists and turns, he finally managed to reach the peak of Hall Plane. However, through all the anguish he went through from the 10 years that he spent in Hall Plane, he decided that with the item that he got from being at the peak of Hall Plane, he was going to spin back time to 10 years ago and make up all his loose ends that he had. After surviving the Age of War, our main character becomes the leader of one of the most influential post-war factions. Despite this, he is still full of regret because of the things that he didn't accomplish during his life, and he's at his deathbed now. He then dies but gets a second chance and goes back to his past, and since he has a lot of knowledge of where things are at from his first life, he gets these things, and these things make him more talented and he gets more opportunities. But he also keeps a lot of things hidden, and only some people that are close to him may know about it, if even. At number 8, we have My Dad Is Too Strong. In this one, the main character is a civil servant, but gets transported into another world and becomes a divine demon, and then comes back to Earth, where he finds out that he has a daughter that was sitting at his door. Now, he wants to live a peaceful life because of all the fighting that he did in the other world. But he finds out that that's not so simple, as Earth has changed now, and they also have monsters, and he might have to do some form of fighting still. At number 7, we have Soul Station Druid. In this one, the main character was transported into another world where he had to fight for survival. And then, after 1,000 years, he finally gets drawn back to Earth, which he finds out that Earth has a lot of it has been destroyed by bizarre monsters, which were similar to the world he was at. And now he's trying to slowly get his power back from what it was when he was in that other world, and slowly get the allies that he had in the other world back with him now on Earth. At number 6, we have Secretly Cultivate for 1,000 years. In this one, our main character gets reincarnated into another world where there is martial arts. He then joins a sect and chooses the hidden master to be his master. Then he cultivates in secret and doesn't show off, and hides his cultivation a lot in fear of it bringing too much attention to him and him getting put into difficult situations because of it. He also has a system that allows him to get stronger. Only after he's 10 times stronger than an opponent will he feel comfortable fighting them. At number 5, we have Golden Mage. After living a lonely, depressing, and unfair life in his past life, he gets reincarnated into a baby in a fantasy world where there is magic and martial arts. In this world, he strives to be one of the strongest mages in the history. While doing so, he continues to grow stronger and faster, and the fear of his mother looking at him different and getting scared of him, he decides not to show her all his power at first. And a fear for more enemies coming his way, he decides not to be high profile about which power he has, and a lot of people are wondering who this strong young mage is. At number 4, we have Above 10,000 People. In this one, the main character believes that he's immortal, and the system that he's given only lets him make things and does mortal work. But what he doesn't realize is that he's one of the strongest in the world, if not the strongest in the world. And he even gets scared of the people, the cultivators in this world, even though they're extremely weaker than him. And they realized that he was strong, and now they started to fear him and have respect for him. And he doesn't realize the reason, and he thinks they're weird. And he also made regular old people from the neighborhood strong as well. And he just lives a quiet life in the countryside. At number 3, we have Magic Emperor. In this one, after the main character gets betrayed by a very close friend, he gets transported into another world, which is very similar to his world. So he keeps all the techniques he used in the past and applies them to the world he's in now. And he gets put in a body of a steward of a family that stands by the side of the mist. And with this, he makes the family grow stronger and helps them become the strongest at which they were in the past. And he tries to keep as little people in his circle as possible so that his information isn't everywhere, because he likes to be low-key and shrew it. At number 2, we have Return to Player. 10 years ago, a group of gods turned everyone to Earth into players of a game that forced them to kill monsters in real life or be killed. Everyone in the world dies except for the main character. He then gets a chance to go back in time. So now he decides to rewrite all his mistakes that he had and all the regrets that he had and get revenge on the gods. At number 1, we have the Eminence In Shadow. In this one, the main character dies in his last world and gets reincarnated into this world, where he creates his own organization and is hiding his true power from his family, while he kills the hidden enemies in the dark and tries to bring peace and justice to the world. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment down below which list you think I should do next. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. Like the video. And y'all make sure to have a good day, man.